Wow, wow, wow. Thank you so much, our sister Gay, for the amazing information today. I know you see, our sister are busy. When someone saying that, I'm too busy. Look at her. She actually have a brand new business that support her husband bought a business without telling her in a short period of time and ask her to take care of the business. She still handle the business. They still have her time to be here with you and give you this sort of information. Is take a lot of time of research and so on, ladies and gentlemen. And yes, this super ladies, you can do it. Why we can't do it, right? So there are plenty of time for us. It's only that, how we're gonna using our time, ladies and gentlemen. So congratulations for all of the ladies who are tuning here today. At least today you learn about, or you get the information about what the IPO is, what the stock exchange is, right? And yes, what is it mean by bonds and shares, so on. What is the importance of the marketing? A lot of things that you learn today. And yes, wow, knowledge is the key, ladies and gentlemen. Knowledge is the key of every single success. And yes, for that, I congratulations all of you again. You are part of this knowledge business. The heart of our business here is education. And yes, you are here at the right place today. You have an amazing, not an amazing, but the amazing couple is here with us as well. The core team leader of One Academy is here, come all the way from far away from a different side of the world to be here with us today. You know that it's different timing, but they make their commitment to be here. So I don't want to take a lot of time. I'm so humble and very humble to want to hear it from these two great leaders, our brother Ivan and sister Michelle. The floor is yours. Welcome into our Zoom, brother and sister. Please share to us whatever you can share to us from your experience, from what you can share that affect or benefit for everyone here. Thank you very much. So I hand the mic to you.
Wow, wow, wow. Good night, everyone. It is certainly such a privilege and honor to be here. And I have to tell you, Ta and Gail, you're doing a fantastic job, Ta. We are following you all the time on Facebook, and you keep on bringing all these videos and you keep on educating even us about some of the things that is going on. And what we're doing in the core team is actually gathering all the leaders and all the experiences and everything that they could do and putting it together so that we could have one format. And after seeing you go through that session, it reminded us when we now started and we had so many sessions face to face with our people. And if I could share my screen, Ta, can I share my screen?
Yeah, sure.
All right, okay. So what you did here today is some of the things that we did before, because we were having these sessions because we understood from early that if we did the One Academy, the chances are that our people will be a little more receptive to many of the things that is happening right now. So we went all over doing these sessions, not only in Trinidad, but also in Barbados and Tobago and so forth. So it is key and vital for people, especially the IMAs who are now coming in, because the environment is different. So it is vital that they get into their One Academy and really get that information. So when people come in, when new IMAs come in, they must go through their One Academy. And as leaders, we have to make sure that that happens because it saves us a lot of problems. When things come up, it saves us that whole chaos that usually happens. So I am thankful that Gay is doing that. And our format is ready to have each country do the same thing. So what Gay is doing, We want to have 2 sessions every week. One session basically is going through the packages and the One Academy material. The other session is implementation or putting it in real examples. So for instance, like we more or less have, experts come on and deal with a particular topic for us. So when they talk about mortgages, we have somebody who is in that mortgage arena come speak to the whole group about the mortgages. When we are doing stocks and bonds, we have someone, a broker come in and so forth. And that only happened because of the Forex trading that we do right now with our coach. And what we realized is by providing that coaching element, what happens is that people really see the value, because the information is one thing, but applying that information and making it relevant is the key to really making this thing stick. So what we want to do is actually have people in different areas do that same thing. And I think Ty, you were on one of the One Forex sessions, and it is going beyond what we expected. We are getting more and more people, especially coming out from other opportunities that are failing. Their Forex situation is just failing, and they are now coming onto our platform and utilizing the One Forex. So we are super excited about that. And what I want to do is really revisit Dr. Ruja's vision, because again, because we sold it wrong, or a lot of people sold it wrong in the beginning, you have that hangover of people still asking a lot of questions about um, this whole thing about the exchange, when the coin will go on the exchange, and all of these things are not getting the true vision of what this whole project is about. I always say that if you do the project right, making the money is just basically a side effect of what you are doing. What a lot of the leaders made, the main thing was just the money, making the money, was just bringing in people signing up and making that money, that fiat currency. And we are saying, no, that is not the end all and be all of it. The end all and be all of it is really having educated miners, people who understand what cryptocurrency is about. Dr. Ruja in her video said that cryptocurrency is a very tricky thing. It is very risky, and you must understand it before you get into it. What we are having is that we are having many people getting into the arena not fully understanding what it is about, and that is a dangerous thing. So we want to correct that. And with fantastic leaders like yourself, Gay, Tama, who understand what this game is about, it is very vital that we do it the correct way. I mean, Ta, you did accounts, you were accountant for a period of time. But when you came in to this opportunity, there were many things that you were doing in your accounting practice. Yes, that is relevant here now, but there are many things that you really didn't understand and didn't know, right? Is that right? It was the same thing with us.
Right.
So we were in this whole financial arena, but coming in to what we are in now, many things open up, and we are far better fit. So in going forward, we really would like to have these sessions more and more regular. And of course, a lot of this whole thing will fall on Gay, but Gay, what we need to do is to have more of you, with, you understand, duplicated with other people. And yes, and that will do what we want, because what we want to have is about 80% of the IMEs in their One Academy certified, showing that they have their certificates and they understand the information. Again, we cannot overemphasize that. That is the key to making this thing work the way it's supposed to work. And people will know that you don't sell the coins, you come in, you sell the ability to mine the coins. That's what we are selling, and the understanding. All right.
So before
Yeah.
Good morning, everyone. Before he shows and shares the video, I want to say, well, it's good morning here for me, but good night for you all, or good evening. I want to applaud you all. I saw at the end of the quiz there's around 28%, so that would be us and Ta and Gay. So it means 25 other persons, and besides the ones that answer. So if we minus those people's lives have been changed forever. Hear what happens when you open your mind. Sometimes it's very difficult when you have gone through an experience to undo what has
Yeah.
happened. And what I realized is that in going into the One Academy and actually doing the courses, you realize that there, as Ivan said, you didn't really understand certain things
Yeah.
in finance. um, I'll give you an example. Um, I heard that ties with accounting. I am not an accountant, but I was in finance, and one of the things we had to do is understand
Currency. Yeah.
statements,
Financial statements.
financial statements, and just those little questions that you were just going through there. Would you believe I'm questioning myself about the ratio and the everything about the how we calculate the capital,
Question.
yeah,
Yes.
all of that. You are actually going it back in your mind and saying, is that right, is that right, is that right? And recently in one of our classes, we have recordings available for the forex, right? I'm just giving an example, and we made this recordings available for certain students. So we have students in Japan now, we have students in Barbados, we have different. And we made the recordings of the coaching, of what the coach said, available via IP addresses. And to our surprise, there was one student, and I have to say, she is in management in a oil company. Because of how she operates, and I see it with Gay and I see it with different people, she went back through the recordings, stop, play, go back again, stop, play, and took notes. She said this is how she learns. This is how she learns. So why am I telling you about how she learns? I'm telling you this, that we have One Academy. The product that we sold or we are selling is education. The nice thing about this quiz, we can do it over and over and over and go back the information and refresh our memories. Because by doing it, we can actually sell the value that we get, and apply, not just sell it to other people, but apply it. And that is where I think Dr. Rusha was wonderful. Her vision was great. She was brilliant in bringing education to us like this, and then giving us value in that we are able
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
participate in mining and actually own some private cryptocurrency, at least at this point in time. And it's so brilliant that she created a wave of people following her. And, we are the first. And in her video, she said something, and that's the part I want to let everyone know I'd like to hear. Yes, other companies will come and follow, but they'll have to play catch up because we are far ahead. And let me tell you, they'll have the same challenges like us to get our members or our students
Side.
inside
Yeah.
the One Academy. But we are still far ahead because of leaders understanding the real project. And the real project was we are selling education, and we have a reward at the end of it to own something. The only school, the only online academy that allows you to have value. And at the end of it, we are better. So I want to congratulate all of you. I want to really say, we are up early in our part of the world. But to see so many of you actually taking the time, I always say one person makes a difference. And you all had over 25 people.
Mm.
So you know what that means? We have an army already. We have an army already. And if we do it over and over, and once anyone that is coming in gets the right information the right way, and we have that an assembly line where we know when we sell somebody a package, we let them know it's education. We let them know the process. The process is you come in, you select your education. Then, according to what you want to do, if you want to build a business or not, you decide whichever way you want to do it. But if you decide you want to, either way, you must enter the academy and you must go through your wallet to understand the system. And that's it. We will never go wrong with that. And at the end of it, we'll be educated minds and we can give the right answers and do the right things. Because guess what? I am pretty sure most of you can understand some accounting details at this point in time because of some of the questions. I'm pretty sure you all can understand some things about cryptocurrency. No one back in 2015 or 16 could have spoken about Bitcoin or about cryptocurrency, about mining, about, I'm telling you, no one in our country ever could have done that. And now they are wiser and better, and they can now understand. So I want to say congratulations, Ivan.
Yeah. But there's a flip side to that, because what we are seeing is that a little education sometimes is also dangerous. You know, a lot of times people get a little education and they get all excited and they go run and do, crazy stuff. So in pursuing this to over and over, what happens is that you cannot control that as well. Being the core leaders of the education, there are many things that we are seeing that is really relevant and that could really assist, but it must have a certain process. So we are seeing that on day by day, we are seeing new things coming up that could really change the dynamic of the company. And I believe that Dr. Ruja's vision was right on pan. I want to play a video. I don't know how much time you give us, Star, but I want to play a video, and this will remind everyone exactly what are some of the things that Dr. Ruja was looking at. Okay, so it's just about what, 9 minutes?
Yeah.
Go for it, brother. Go for it. The time is all
Alright.
yours. We are here for you, and you're here for us. So thank you very much.
So, when we go out, when we speak about cryptocurrency, what makes us different? What makes us different from Bitcoin, but what makes us different from all the Mickey Mouse coins out there who copy our concept? And I'll tell you what makes us different. I believe what makes us different is our vision. We are more than just one coin. We create the world around this coin. And this is what our network does. Not only mining the coin, but creating a whole ecosystem. And the new website is on. Whoever goes on onecoin.eu will find a lot of information about our coin and about our vision. And this is something we have been working on a lot and a long, long time. This is the circle of success, or the wheel of fortune, or however you want to call it, but this is OneCoin's world. And yes, our coin is in the middle of this circle, but it is a whole ecosystem. It is alive, it's a network. It is a lot of things. And I do not believe that any other cryptocurrency competitor, whatever we call them, has such a view on the future and what's coming up. So, OneCoin for me always starts with education. You see the new launched website, the One Academy. And why is education so important for us? Some of you have children, I guess. So at one point of time, these children want to drive a car. Will you let your child drive a car without a driver's license? Without knowing the rules, without knowing what a car is? I would not. So this is why I see the One Academy, which is the only way how you can mine coins, by the way, as a kind of driver's license for cryptocurrency. Do not mine cryptocurrency. Do not trade cryptocurrency without education, because it is one of the riskiest investment classes out there, and you have to know what to do. And we are the only company who provides to all their members important information on what cryptocurrency is. We bring cryptocurrency to everyone. And this is why this is the first and the most important part of this wheel. The second one, and it will become more and more important, is our exchange. The One Exchange today, you know, has some basic functions. Buy, sell, watch the price. But we all understand that this is just the beginning. This exchange one day will be switched on and be a global exchange for everyone. Today, you all learn to buy and to sell the coin. We learn how to do basic operations. Many of you have never traded before, have never used an exchange before. So this is our challenge now to learn how to do it. And this exchange, I'm sure in 2 years, will be the one with most cryptocurrency transactions globally, because this coin is going to be #1 worldwide. The community is our network, the network, a network. And this community is actually what makes us so strong. I always make the example with Facebook. All of us here, or most of us, are part of OneCoin. A lot of us got so excited about cryptocurrency and this concept, they brought friends. A lot of you will bring even business partners or merchants. So this means you become part of a community or of a family. Now I can go and I can launch a new portal like Facebook, more beautiful, more functions, better chats, God knows what. But still, you will not leave your friends on Facebook to be alone somewhere else in a more beautiful environment. This is what makes us strong. The community, 2 million people who are strong for this coin and who want to build their success. And this is something that nobody can do so fast as we did. So they are saying the next 5 years will be the era of cryptocurrency. A boom will start. A lot of new cryptocurrency will start to be done. They say Microsoft will launch a cryptocurrency. Google will launch a cryptocurrency. But all these people need to start where we started 2 years ago. Educate people, build their network, attract merchants. And this, as we all know, is a process. And we are 2 years ahead of them. This no one can take from us. On the merchants, I believe that the merchants will be actually the one who will bring us into the next level. Bitcoin currently has almost no merchants taking it. And there are reasons for this. If I want to do a Bitcoin transaction, I have to wait 10 minutes until the transaction is approved. Now imagine me and Aaron in the flower shop that he made an example. Aaron, do you want to wait 10 minutes until you can buy some flowers? I forgot after 2 minutes where I want to go. I cannot wait 10 minutes. So this is something that is difficult about Bitcoin. The second thing that is difficult, you know the fluctuation. Today a Bitcoin is 500 euro. Tomorrow, if I'm lucky and a merchant, 550. Yesterday, 400. Again, the day after tomorrow, maybe 300. Who knows? Merchants do not want to take a risk that whatever money they receive today is worth less tomorrow. Very, very important. One important part of our vision for the coin, next to the merchant, is global payments. Now, global payments means individuals, of course, making payments to each other. If I work in Singapore, my family in India, I want to send money to my family. I want to do it fast. I don't want to have a limit on this payment. But also, if I'm a very small, let's say, IT company in the UK, and I want to sell my services to China or to India or to some other market, Russia, it's very difficult for me as a small business to make sure I receive payments from many of my clients. How do I do this? What do I do? How can I get my money out of China? How can I target a market like this? Well, guess what? We are a global currency. We have clearance in China, in Europe, in India, in Latin America, worldwide. This is why I believe that a global cryptocurrency can be a successful one and not a regional cryptocurrency. A cryptocurrency for Europe only, in my opinion, would fail. But a global cryptocurrency has a huge future ahead. Now, there's almost no real investment products on cryptocurrency. Bitcoin on a Forex, non-liquid, non-existent. We want to provide long-term and bring OneCoin to the financial community. We want to provide proper Forex. This means you can trade OneCoin with every of your local currency, be it dollar, be it euro, Thai baht, RMB, all of these currencies. This is a part of our plan, and this will come most probably next year, but we will bring OneCoin to the level of financial services in a very, very high class.
Wow.
All right.
So
So that's our founder, Dr. Ruja, and there were things that she said, and I want to say I remember hearing Ta in one of our global mentorship, our weekly mentorship, where he went through our ecosystem, that same ecosystem, and he went through each field. He went through One World Foundation, he went through One Forex, every single part of it. And there are things that we can say, we would agree, that has not taken place yet. And there were reasons for it not taking place. However, the hope and the vision and it is a mission to reach there for that to be done. But like in any other business plan, sometimes we set goals, we set timelines, and things happen. And we have to revisit. And I can give you an example. I wanted to be in Vietnam a couple of years ago, just in 2019, at the last expo and everything, to be at that session, the what is the era?
The
5-year era, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And guess what? I made all plans, but I was stopped when I reached Dubai, and I had to turn back because of a medical situation. And I just had to change plan. But would my goal to reach Vietnam change? No, we will reach Vietnam once we can travel, once borders are open, once we have our vaccinations and certain. Now rules have changed, things have changed. And that's what I like about that video. I personally go back and revisit the videos by Dr. Ruja because it enlightens me, it keeps me focused as to what Dr. Ruja had in mind with this company. And she spoke about the Forex. We know Forex platform in our ecosystem is not working 100%. In fact, many people, that's a project down the line. It's supposed to be fixed, but we are taking it step by step because they are working on the update of the system right now to log in and the new system. And then now the next step is to improve the shaker.
The shaker, yeah.
And And Dr. Risha said that's a winning to use it to buy and sell.
Because if you listen to that video properly, what she did, she led with the education, then she came on, of course, with the exchange and also the merchants and the community. So she had a thought pattern of exactly how this thing should go. And yes, everyone is asking about the exchange, but what she did mention is that we are exchanging right now in a limited form. But she wants, of course, to bring the coin on the exchange that it could be traded with other coins as well.
And other currencies.
And other currencies.
Mhm.
So that is still the vision, and I want to make that clear. The ecosystem still has the exchange as one of the aspects of our vision. We just keep that in mind. So that will happen, but now is not the right time.
Mhm.
Now is not the right time, because she also spoke about stability as compared to the fluctuations of Bitcoin. And that is a major flaw with Bitcoin at present. So although it is going up in value, it goes down in value. If you were to trade with it and purchase stuff, you have an issue. And you know how you would know these things? Because your One Academy speak about it. So you won't just go buy Bitcoin as someone outside there and say, okay, yes, this thing will be all right. No, you understand the dynamics of that cryptocurrency. And you know, Gay spoke about having about 4,000 cryptocurrencies. There are over 8, they're close to 9,000 cryptocurrency right now on the exchanges. Right? Every single day, a cryptocurrency is being booted. Every single day. Every single day, however, you have many that are failing.
Mhm.
We just had a situation with about 2 or 3 companies that people wanted to introduce us to. And those companies just one day stopped operating. Just out of the blue. Had everything, had a good system, was talking about the exchange, all of these things, and it has failed. We have had 6, going on 7 years of, I would say, we had hard knocks. We come from the school of hard knocks, right? This is our academy, the school of hard knocks. And what hard knocks do is actually make you stronger with every knock that you get. So I am glad that we went through this. I am one of the few people that understand, because I used to do karate training, and you understand that you only get tough when you could take a punch. You could never be a good karate person and you never took a punch. Never. And this is what our system has been taking for the past 5, 6, going on 7 years. And we're supposed to be proud of that. We're not supposed to get really upset or anything like that. Maybe we could get upset that we're not reaching there fast enough.
Mm-hmm.
But we cannot get upset with the process of the foundation that is solid. And when gays speak and people understand what we have, that is strengthening our foundation. And that is making your jobs as leaders in Australia easier and not more difficult. Because what has happened, before we took the easy route and problems it caused us, we took the leaders that left, took the easy route. And yes, it was allowed, but look at the stress it is causing us now. So it's sometimes, in fact, all the times it is better you just go through the process and do it the correct way and save yourself that problem. So she spoke about many things, the buy and sell, the 5 years, there would be a boom, and we are seeing that boom right now in the cryptocurrency space. We are in that boom right now. And a lot of the financial people are saying, of course, Bitcoin is a bubble, and Bitcoin eventually will burst somewhere along the road, because it is just too crazy what is going on right now. Many people are saying no, but the more, I don't want to say educated, but the more realistic financial people are seeing this thing not ending well.
what I would like to add to the Bitcoin story is that if we had those same people coming to our One Academy, like what Gage is 20 in there, you would have learned about cryptocurrency and you would have understand. You just heard Dr. Richard say is about $500. When we came in, Bitcoin was $600. And even if they didn't understand cryptocurrency and they got the information, they may have bought, some of them would have bought some Bitcoins, because 500 to 50,000 at this point in time is profit to anybody. You know, it's an increase to someone. And the thing about it is people like to wait and see. We have friends right now who never, I'm speaking of financial friends because we come from finance, who never listen,
Who never
but they are
entertained.
never entertained, but they are trying to get Bitcoin at 55,000 or 50,000. And, you know, they come to us for the advice and we still have to let them know about the one that we are in. I'm not saying do not diversify in anything else. What I am saying is, just as you have 5 currencies that are major in the world, and you may have a US account, a Euro account, a pound account, or some other, a Canadian account, and you have different accounts for different reasons. You need to have different currency, cryptocurrency eventually like that too, because each cryptocurrency was created for a purpose.
Yes.
And Bitcoin was created, I'm not bashing Bitcoin, was created for its purpose. Ethereum for its purpose. But you see, ours is created for usability. And that's what we bring with bringing businesses, and we use it. We do not need to be on an exchange right now because we have usability in our ecosystem. And as I tell my friends or my new people that come in, it's a country within a country. I am getting to live in Trinidad and Tobago and use my TT dollars only in Trinidad and Tobago.
Hopefully someday we'll use it in
I
Australia.
am hoping one day Australia may take my TT dollar, right? However, my TT dollar, where I live, where I come from. And I can use now, I have the privilege of having ones that I can come to Australia and do not have to change anything, because what is worth here, it's worth there. Look at the distance. You all, when I hear Tal how much plane he had to take to reach in Spain and to reach in wherever, when we think of the distance, and we have to see the power of it. You have to see the power of it. So we have usability, and I can actually organize with her or whoever is the seller of a product that you have in Australia. Once I'm willing to pay the ones and whatever other payment may be necessary, I can have it delivered to me, because when you shop online, that's what you do. You have to take care of your shipping. Some people offer free shipping. It's all up to us. So we have that ability, and that's powerful. And I want to say one coin, whichever you want to use, is going to be around for a very long time. And we are showing that we are around. And it's only old news that people bring up. Everybody has to bring up old news, old news. The only way we create new news is us.
Yeah.
And if we do it the right way, our assembly line, we sell education, we teach people, we educate, we this, it will be done, and it will create history for all of us.
We have some people here in our community that is saying they went to other opportunities and had to come back to this because they realized that everything that they wanted was actually in our ecosystem. And what made them realize that, when they went and it failed, those other opportunities failed, then they realized this one is still around. But there are many things that we didn't explore within the ecosystem, and we want to do that now. And I am saying that to say this. It's not only finance we are concentrating on. Yes, that is good. But there are many other aspects of the academy that one could utilize. And I'll give you an example. We are looking heavily into the children's education. And if you have not on your side done anything like that, this attracts families. The education for children attracts families. And I will just share my screen again. And this is something, I don't know, Ta, did we,
I did it on a flyer.
oh, right. But again, the INSIST program, I believe, Ta, you had something like this also on a flyer. Yeah. So what we did is actually take the Super TED, we took the Super TED and asked companies, corporations to sponsor a child with financial education. So what the idea behind it is to start those children from ages 5 to 12 on a path of entrepreneurship. So we understand that if we teach the children, we can now affect the parents and we can affect the families to do something different. So they would get interested and also purchase a package. So the purpose, of course, is to nurture the spirit of business and entrepreneurship in children. And of course, our mission is to begin with the right information. And we say insist because what we are trying to get into people's mind is that this is not education not shown in schools, and you must insist on getting this information, having your children look at this information, take this information and utilize this information. And we are doing like a mentorship sort of environment. So we are not just leaving the children on the information, but we are actually giving them relevant principles to operate by. So we like to use this 5-jar principle where, where we basically say, okay, you have these 5 jars. We would like to see it filled over a period of time. You have your savings, investment, charity, spending, expense. And because children like they gravitate to the real, they like that real situation where they could mirror something. We are saying, okay, this will work. And we have been getting some fantastic feedback with this. And this is something that you can now explore even in your area and get the children involved. Just like with the law, we are now approaching lawyers to look at the education where cryptocurrency is concerned, because sooner or later, they would have many cases dealing with this. So it's not just about the finance package and the 7 levels. There are other things that we could utilize as well. And when we started our Forex training, it is 2 years, we have been doing these classes. Out of that 2 years, we have had many people who now teaching Forex coming out of the program that we introduced them to. So these are some of the values that we could add coming out of the One Academy. So it's not just about just the information, right? And I think Michelle wanted to show you something as well.
So, yeah, I want to show you, I want to give the children the modules and to teach them. So we did the manuals, we did it in a little comic. Same way.
Now what we did is we actually separated.
We separated it.
Yeah, so
we are actually saying to the children that we need to go through these 8 modules with them and teach them that same 5-jar principle, which is taught in the book. And the idea is to instill in the children that if you need candy today, you can only go in your spending jar or your expense jar if it's for candy, and you must never go into your savings jar. So, you know, when we asked, that came out with the One World Foundation because we realized that we donated, we gifted, we gave school books
School books,
for
we-
one
we-
entire year
yeah, we
as an
give groceries.
organization, and we also gave groceries. So we made sure the family had food, 12 families for one entire year, the One Life community in our area, we did that. But at the end of it, that's it. We may not be able to give every year or give every month as we did, as we committed. So our idea is One Academy is saying, let's help the children, or One World Foundation, let's teach them how to fish rather than to give a fish. Giving is great, giving is necessary. So I am saying we can sell our education through the
Yeah.
Super TED, and we say give to an underprivileged child if it's a corporation, or it may be an individual. I won't say corporation, but I say in anyone, because I could give to my niece, I could give to my nephew, or anyone,
Or grandchild
or anybody.
gift.
And I give. But guess what is happening with Super TED? The child is educated, but the parent is also educated. Because even in going through Super TED, the parent learns a lot. But then you have Super TED come in with the one with the introduction to finance and so forth. So it goes hand in hand, and we add value. And why we do it this way? I do not sell coins. Coins is
A byproduct.
it is a byproduct of being educated.
Yeah.
It is One Academy, the only school that helps you to learn and earn at the same time. You learn first and you earn. How you earn, you end up with coins that goes up in value, and you have usability. And you have usability in 194 countries. So I don't know when people do not believe. I believe they have to rethink their clear their thoughts, step back and rethink our ecosystem and see how it works. See how it works. And we are the ones. This system is about us. It is all about us. We are the one that is creating and have this movement. And in any economy you live in, it is always the people that makes it go around and around and around. And we are just getting the privilege of being our economy, and you are in yours, and we have youth in every other in 194 countries. So that's the value of One Academy. So I hope that you all get excited.
Get excited, please.
All over. It's not about hype.
Please.
It is to be like the wow, like ta.
It's-
And I like to be around people who will motivate me. And sometimes we have to get in touch with leaders.
Excuse me.
Yeah, we have to get in touch with leaders and to get that energy going, because we are making a difference. We are making history together. We are changing lives, one life at a time. Last night I was looking at something on television, and it was Jeopardy, Final Jeopardy. And there was a question about a soap, live daytime show, something like that, called We Only Have One Life to Live. And, so many things that we could relate to our company and our community. And, I love the fact that we have rebranded, and we have the people, the IMAs, our new logo has the people in the middle. And as I was telling someone, as I was saying, if you look, it's a heart circling, it's a heart. And we say One Academy is the heart. If you watch the ecosystem, you'd see a heart circling everything, and then another heart. So it's about connectivity. And then when you look at the company, the coin is still in the middle, but you have everything working again. So, I think is it Tama? Tama has that beautiful ecosystem around him right now, behind him. Yes. So at the end of the day, we are happy, we are privileged, and we want to say, get excited, start selling the right way and educating others, because you have been educated. Little or not, the little bit, just hearing our leaders speak about different things, you are educated. So we never knew about cryptocurrency, but we do now. So thank you.
What I want to suggest also is to really let your IMAs get this book.
Mhm.
Start them with this first, really and truly, this is supposed to be the first module before they get into the finance. It will make it a lot more relevant. And because this here deals with the individual. So this book is key. And of course, you could order it because I'm trying to get some as well through Amazon. You can get it online and order some for your IMAs and let them read this. This will actually change their mindset.
Some people like online stuff. I am really into the like hard copy. So when I showed you the manuals just now, I do the manuals too. I know I showed it already, but I have my physics. So Gay just spoke about the 5 levels. Gay, I have my 5 levels. So I could actually go back if I don't want to go on the. It's a good way to walk around for me, right? And sometimes I'm not always on the computer and all of that. So it's all about being in it. The lower packages, I mean, we have right now, none of us need to go into our One Life account to show anything about our system. We can just go into oneacademy.eu, log in, and there's everything. You have your courses, and then you could show your products. You could show the different packages. So the website has been improved. It is really, I love it. I love it. The new One Academy website. I love, there are things, as Gay mentioned, that needs to be fixed.
Yeah. Oh, and I want to mention,
like the question when you said you got 100%. Yes, there are things, there were little errors and stuff. However, but the usability, I can switch from each account and I could go into my courses and so forth. It is wonderful. And then I can go into my products and I could sell from there. I could show. So when you're going out and you're speaking to someone about, you know, long ago when someone went to sell encyclopedias, I do not know if you had people selling encyclopedias. I went door to door. I even sold encyclopedias door to door. And you had to go with the books and you had to go, well, One Academy website is your tool to show people, well, this is what we, the different types of education and so on. So it's exciting.
So we could go on and on and on, but are there any questions? Huh? Do you have anyone that wants to ask any questions at all about the One Academy?
Yes, at this day, is there anyone have any question you want to ask in regard to One Academy, to our brothers and sisters there? You can unmute yourself and maybe ask a few questions before we can close this video. On unmute yourself.
Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Ask.
Yeah, I have a question.
Yes, Joyce.
Yeah, my question is, when they talk about the issue of the book, this is really very good because with somebody who doesn't have a background of finance or accounting, it's really very challenging. So the idea of having that book, you read it, you get into the root, and then you understand, you gain confidence. So from there, that is really good. Yeah.
Yes. And you mentioned a key point, which is confidence.
Yes.
And that is something that we developed very early in our work in this organization. Because we went through the One Academy very early, we got the confidence to understand the vision, first of all, but not only that, to speak it to someone else and tell them, no, this is not how it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be this way. And that is correct. Confidence, you need that, especially now where we are with the company at this present time. You need that confidence to continue. So, yeah.
And by gaining confidence, all of you who gain that confidence can now step up even more. And instead of having Gay do the class alone or somebody, everyone can come in and do a part. Yeah. So it's together. It's together because I may not remember everything and I depend on Ivan. and Ivan depend on me, but then we depend on our team members. And it's the same thing with the captain of the network with King James. He has co-captains, which is like Tad and us and others who will step up and assist, because he can't do everything. He can't be, it's only one of him. And, you need that support. And that's why I'm happy to see so many of you here. I know sometimes people get discouraged and so forth, but by having that energy and that someone being plugged in and the confidence is built up, as Joy say, we can actually help each other. So I really appreciate that, Joyce. And yes, the education really does make it easier.
It makes a difference. It makes a difference. So, and Ta, what I want to borrow from you is Show Me the Money, that program.
Yes.
When you all do that, what is the format?
Beautiful. Thank you very much for that question. Yes. Mainly, yes, when every one of us, we actually want to have the knowledge, right? But we need to apply that knowledge into reality and making money. Yes, it's like what our Dr. Lucia mentioned. You can't drive the car without the license, right? You come and study, learn it, and get the idea, get all the rules. Now you apply that into reality and practice making money. And that's why the One Life Network is there for us to making money. That's why we're creating that Show Me the Money, where you learn. Now you go into this network and let making money together with our One Life Network and leverage that practical products, and you also can make money on that practical product. The one, wow, you buy the packages at 50% OneCoin, you collect from the brand new people. They don't have coin, they have to pay 100% in cash or fiat. You only send half to the company, you make 50%. That's how you liquidate the coin. That is the other way of exchanging your coin. So it's not that when you exchange, you have to be on the exchange and you have to sit there 5 minutes, buy and sell all the time, right? Imagine selling one tycoon, brothers and sisters. You only sell one tycoon a day. You make over 2,500 euro a day. You don't need to sit and trade all the time, or you don't need to go and work, physical work hard out of the sun or out of the cold weather or wet weather just to make a few hundred a day, right? So that's how we show people making money, brother. But we have a full session for that, and we're gonna go through that tomorrow with the team.
That is beautiful, because the thing about it, what you just said, Ta, is that people do. I mean, when you have a job, you have to go every day. Every day you get up, you get dressed, and you go to your job to perform it in order to receive a salary. And the thing about it is, when we tell people that you have use of, you can sell your packages, and if you do that every day, that's a job. It's like you're doing it in order to earn income. So I love that you're showing them that they have a job, and the job is educating masses with whatever we are selling, the education, and you will be rewarded because you are doing it. And as you said, we have the 50-50. And even if when you do this and you bring more people, you earn also cash. And you have that option where you can have 75% now. So it's a win. To me, it's a win-win in an ecosystem. It's working. That's how we get paid. And that's how we can use it. And if you don't want to do any of that, you can shop from each other. And each of us can decide to put something up on DealShaker, because we are individuals and we are members and we can do that. So all 28 of you could decide to do a mini supermarket and sell one product each. And guess what happens? If Ta is selling the rice, every one of you will need to go to Ta for rice. But if Gay is selling eggs, all of you have to go for eggs. And you have to understand it's not about just 100%, because she has to restock. So that's why people do 50-50, 60-40, and accordingly. So, it's a wonderful, when you really understand that, this process and the vision, it makes it really exciting. I get excited because I see the circle, that circle of success Dr. Risha is speaking of. I'm seeing it working.
So Tara may want to use this worldwide. I don't know, we have to speak. And yeah, no, serious.
That's a good program.
It's a good
Show
program.
Made in Money. And we spread that right around the world.
Yeah.
Because everybody should understand how to do it.
Yeah.
And what value we have in it.
Because Latin America is doing a fantastic job every single day. They have, you know, a lot of programs, and they are doing a fantastic job. Especially now with the One Academy, they have taken it to a different level. What we're gonna do, we have actually someone in the community in Italy that is a cryptocurrency specialist that wrote a book about it. So that person is coming on to correct some of the issues that we have on the One Academy. They also will update the information to reflect now the pandemic situation, what is happening in the pandemic. So all of these things are happening. So we're gonna have some exciting times coming with the One Academy that will give you the tools to get people excited. Now remember, still the end result is that these people get coins in order for them to get value. So the price of a package is one thing, but the value it provides is the other thing. And when we do Show Me the Money, we show that a package at this amount, if you let it mine, it's split on all of that, and it reaches to this amount, how much more value the people have. So I like this a lot. Right? I like that. Show
Learn and earn. We keep saying the same thing. We are learning and we are earning. And Tara's showing the money, how you can earn.
Yeah.
We are saying One Academy gave us this, learn. So, you know, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. And I want to second what Ivan said about this book, because it deals with personal development. For us to really understand, we need to grow personally. And I want to tell you, for all the years I've been in finance, banking and insurance, Dr. Rusha is the first person that really got me to actually do a vision board. You know what is a vision board, right? You put your goals, your aspiration, and you know, you place it at a position where you can see it every day. And you know you're working on your goals and your whatever dreams and whatever. And really and truly, you keep going at it. And you know, sometimes it's only when you look back at the vision board, you realize you accomplished what you have accomplished. So much so you can now alter your dreams or your goals in that, or improve it, or look for something, you know. And she was the first person, because of the manner in which she explained it. I really did it. Ivan and I did it. We actually had a session where we came together with Barbados, I think it was.
Yeah.
And we let everyone create a vision board with us. So everybody had to sit and we had to show our vision board of what is our dreams or what is this. And so why I am reminding you of this is because I was doing some little house cleaning this weekend, and I looked at my vision board and I'm saying, wait, we need to change some things, because we did achieve it. One of the things was to travel, and we didn't realize we traveled so much with One Life. We actually met in many places, and we said, wow, we did this, so we could tick this off, and then we had certain things we wanted to do with the children. And we did it because we put pictures to say what we wanted to do. And then, things like that. So it's beautiful to think that we
accomplish so much. So this is the reason why I believe that if we start the IMAs with this book, we would get the mindset correctly set. All right, so that's it. No more talking.
We talk we now wake up, so we have enough time. You have to sleep.
Beautiful. Wow. Thank you very much. I luckily it's yes, this video has been recorded as well, and yes, I will post it in the YouTube channel so everyone can see. Especially in China, they don't have Facebook, so a lot of people request me to put in the YouTube so they can see it instead of Facebook. They can't see it. So yes, I will post it in there, and everyone, you need to go there and watch this video again. I guess in the past 1 hour, what our brother Ivan and sister Michelle are sharing is a lot of useful information. Plus that part of our Dr. Rusha showing the vision, that the wheel of fortune or the circle of success that she's talking about. We need to learn, and yes, watch and then stop, watch again, stop, watch again to get tagged in. Like what our sister Michelle just mentioned before, someone didn't study. I do remember when I came to Australia, I don't understand a word of English. So when I learn, I listen to video, you know, I even, you know, trying to get record and listen, practice our listen, and then have to stop, write them down, and then play again, write them down, and bit by bit. But today, oh, we can speak English. We can speak English. So it's come from the learning. The more we learn, the more we get it. And yes, I'm so glad to have our brother and sister here sharing a lot of useful information that, you know, we thought that we know everything. Yeah, sometimes we thought we know it. We don't need it. We don't need to learn anymore. But by the end of the day, you come and listen again and again. Something that we heard of 5 years ago, today you totally forgot, right? Totally forgot. But suddenly someone reminds that. And oh, I heard that 5 years ago. Now it's coming back. So it's same, ladies and gentlemen. Everyone thought that we don't need to learn the new thing. There's something that we need to listen only once. It's in here. It's like our big library is here. They record everything in there. And then who knows that one little things one day is going to save our life. So keep continuing learning. This is why out tonight, every single Wednesday night, we provide information and one academy learning sharing session together for everyone, right? So for that, thank you so much, our brother Ivan and sister Michelle, for your time and effort. I know you are busy, very busy, but you spend more than half or even an hour here with us. Yes. Wow, thank you so much for your time, effort, and yes, for all your sharing very useful information here tonight, brothers and sisters. Respectfully and thank you for all your time, your tuning here tonight. I think we come to the close for tonight. So thank you also our brother Tama for support our sister Gay every week. And especially our sister Gay put a lot of her time and rushing home just doing this for us every day. Talking about learning and usability. We talk more usability, the ecosystem. So we also show the money that our brother mentioned. So I like to warmly and kindly welcome you all back for tomorrow, 8 p.m. Adelaide time. All of you or anyone hear this video, you can tune in tomorrow, 8 p.m. Adelaide time. I also have a very special guest who are expert in usability deal checker in Romania market. Our co-captain brother Christy, we're gonna come and share tomorrow with all of us, ladies and gentlemen. So make sure spare your time and be here with us and learn together. Like we said, learn one thing, but who knows, one day that one thing will make you become multi-millionaire or multi-billionaire, right? So don't miss the chance. So thank you very much, our brother, sister, all of you. And yes, let's close this call. And yes, I will see you once again somewhere, some part of the world, but in digital, we see you every day. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Program tomorrow. That's going to be fantastic with Christy. One's out. Okay.